Overthrow, sorry. My bad.
Whoa.
I didn't even get that perk.
My bad.
How can you pass up 50% more rocket barrage damage?
There goes my TI chances.
It's over. Just that one mistake. See you, bud. You're not even allowed on this cast anymore.
Oh, speaking of heroes that we haven't seen for a while.
Yeah, what happened to Luna? She felt like she was pretty strong for a while.
Yeah, she lost her level 15 flat cannon talent.
She's still banned sometimes, like second phase I see occasionally. But yeah, she's good. She actually does have her flat cannon talent, her plus 24 Lunar Blessing, more or less. AoE damage from her team.
Sorry, Maud's lack of reaction was actually
Get out of here,
hilarious.
Get out of
He
here,
just
Mr.
looked at his
Overwatch.
screen. He was actually just watching a series again.
Does this OG draft?
It's a really good Netflix program on right now.
Yeah, I guess so.
Season 15 of some random mediocre show. Just definitely worth your time. OG's lineup is like the push strat right now, actually. They're so set for it. Chen Witch Doctor Luna, this is a classic one.
If you want to ramp it up a lot, you get that Pugna for Thompson.
Yeah.
Then you're really committed to hard push.
It looks much better now.
This is a level 1 Roche track.
Level 1 Roche is dead.
I wish.
And
it
you know
was
what?
still alive.
Unpopular opinion, I'm happy that that is gone.
Really?
I thought that sucked. Yeah, level 1 Roche was stupid.
That's because you're a competitor and not a stream viewer as much.
Yes. But I think from a competitive standpoint, the fact that a team could have a lineup and just randomly go into the pit, kill it early, and just almost win the game before it even started. It's like an extra layer to the outdraft thing where
You're
sometimes
talking
the
like-
game's almost won.
You're talking back when I used to give level 2 to everyone.
Yeah, back
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, but that's when level 1 Roche got nerfed, though.
Yeah, but that's why there's bounty runes that spawn at the 0-minute mark, dude. Give up your bounty runes, trade for a Roche? What's more
I mean,
important?
the thing is level 1 Roche can be done now, but the reward isn't big enough. So level Roche is back, but nobody does it. It's not worth it.
I haven't even tried it. Doesn't he deal more damage than before?
He deals more damage. You can still do it
I mean,
with
he's a
heroes.
monster right now still.
You can do it with the Ursa lineup as usual, but it's like you don't actually get enough value out of it for it to be worth it. I personally, I'm
You lose
fine,
like
I'm
all
fine
your
with
regen and all that
10
stuff,
seconds
and
remaining.
I see where you're coming from.
that. It used to give 1 hero level 5 or 3
5
heroes level
seconds
3,
remaining.
plus 1,000 gold and an Aegis. There were games that actually started and just ended in 5 minutes.
Oh yeah.
And that was before teams were like really good at this like lane mechanics, outdrafting, matchup stuff. They were just like, you just couldn't play. I think I remember a scrim back in Dota 1. We were playing against MYM with Mania on the team. And they did level 1 Roche and he got level 5 Tinker.
At the start of the game.
They gave him the solo kill on Roche. They got it low and then all of them left the pit and let Tinker solo kill it. So it came to lane with level 5 and an Aegis on Tinker. Good
You
luck.
just laser missiles and
10
that's like a whole
seconds
salve
And then
right
you're
there.
dead.
That sounds pretty not fun.
Like, what is
5
that?
seconds
Speaking
remaining.
I'm okay with that.
Tinker. When did Rain Tinker?
It's a possibility. I don't think it's that good. It's one you actually can't spam your marches against Nether Ward too much.
Sure.
It hurts a decent amount. I also don't think they play it. We haven't seen it at least. But pretty straightforward here for OG with a Pugna pick. I would not be surprised to see an Underlord last. This might be the ban from Wind and Rain this time around.
You were right on the money about a pushing strat, though. My God.
OG's
Taking buildings
Yeah, I mean,
Not
as soon
gonna
as they
be
picked up Luna,
That's the Underlord ban.
It's still scary against Winter Wyvern a little bit.
Yeah. You need to be a bit
Pugna.
careful with your positioning. Pugna can actually die to a curse, but anyone else can get decrept.
Yeah, but yeah, Decrep's amazing against it. He's already going to buy an Aether Lens, so
He'll buy lens for sure.
get
he-
some wave.
Yeah, they only have Marana and Splinter Blast. Rocket is like pseudo. I don't want to count it as full wave clear. It's just a very special one that I think in some games is better than having a wave clear hero, just because you can push the dead lane globally.
Yeah.
That's super high value, but in this kind of game, the dead lane doesn't play as much of a role because OG's pushing power is simply too fast and too hard to really get that slow momentum on the other side to matter as much.
Definitely not a bad lane again. Is it really far away? Lack of catch on OG?
For OG?
No, for
No,
Wind and
I mean,
Rain.
yeah, against OG. I don't like Lina. I don't think. You kill yourself when you fight into another ward, and it will happen. You will be forced to fight into another ward. Lina spells are super expensive. Laguna Blade level 2 is 420 mana. Or something like that.
I think Winter Rain.
Oh, they think it's Brow Marana. And off lane.
that
Last
was,
ban like it.
I guess that was my impression too. I feel like
What a
Winter Rain
timeline.
needs somebody that can fight relatively early. Because all the heroes are all right early, but none of them are super easy to execute. Outside of like a Wyvern ult into arrow or something, it just feels like it's going to be hard to fight into.
Radiant team pick.
Oh, I can't believe they actually
There it
got
is.
zero this
We
late.
forgot about it.
I
mean,
completely forgot about that hero.
this.
Wyvern,
all the
Wyvern
way.
ult's real good this game, guys.
Wow, it is going to be hard to stop that.
Are you kidding me? Oh my God. Yeah, like a Necro book. They have Pugna push, Luna, Chen.
As long as like Pugna doesn't get winners cursed, I think it's like this game is real straightforward. He just sits back and he's like, go for it, dude. Go for the winner's curse.
I mean, the Wyvern is very dangerous.
5 seconds remaining.
One person is out of position and they get cursed in the wrong way. They are flopping over.
I think what Wind and Rain should be aiming to do this game is give Clockwork a great lane. They need Crimson Guard. It counters OG so hard. It is the item of the game for them. Pick a teamfight hero that can match OG so you can fight them early on, and just, you're actually in this game, you're buying time for Clockwork, not in the sense that he's just going to AFK farm in the lane, but that item is so important that they have to get there. I think if you don't get Crimson in this game, you're going to get run over. It counters Moonglaves, it counters Beastmaster, it counters Chen. Super good item. Alternatively, you can pick a last hero that can buy it instead of the Clockwork, but it is a core Clockwork already, so your lineup's going to be a bit awkward then.
Draft real weird, and they're gonna have to think. They only have 6 seconds left.
Gyro?
We'll grab
Templar assess
EA.
now select your heroes.
It's not bad.
It's one of Pugna's losing matchups.
Yeah.
One of the only lanes it loses.
Can't he just go like double decrypt to get some last advantage or
Yeah.
something?
You can decrypt, but outside of that, TA has a significant damage advantage on you, and you can't really break through refraction with Pugna. Like the usual way Pugna wins its lane is by pressuring you while farming, like simultaneously hitting you, nether blasting, getting CS and you, but nether blast does nothing to TA. And if TA gets enough denies, she reaches level 6 before Pugna, and then it gets really scary. Actually, you take so much damage from traps, and if you decrypt yourself to not get hit, you take even more damage from
and
traps.
even in these like team fight situations, if they can just drop a tomb and Clockwork hooks in and TA jumps in, that could be a one hero dying really fast at TA, which seems better than just trying to win a team fight in a slower way.
The concern I have with this TA pick is that it's good from a laning perspective, but I don't think it plays into OG's draft well. There's just so much stuff. Your refraction is going to get broken everywhere else than in your lane. Chen creeps, Beastmaster summons, random wild axes, cask flying around, Nether Ward deals an instance of damage on you when you meld, you know, like Maledict, you name it. Like they're going to find a way to break it. So Bryle in this game will need a BKB, or maybe even more. Like I'm not feeling it. I think they only picked it for the lane. I don't think it's good enough. I'm feeling OG this game.
I agree.
All right. Well, let's jump into it. Our casters yet again, the fantastic Purge Ensign.
The Fantastic 2. The Terrific 2. It's like Fantastic 4, but just with 2 people.
Whenever I was thinking Terrible 2s.
No, that's with Draskell. Then it's Terrible 3.
Okay. I think that was all of T's. Made that alliteration a lot easier.
Or the Awful 1. With a bit of a stretch.
What's that? Is that when I solo cast?
No, it's Andrew. Why did I say Andrew? Oh, Andrew. Yeah, it is his name. I was just thinking about Zyori when I said Andrew, because I usually call him Andy. It's Draskell. The Awful 1. Okay, but you guys are going to stick with the Terrific 2 for this one. We got... What is this laning going to be? It looks like Wyvern, Clockwork top, TA mid, and an Undying Mirana safe.
Oh, Jarek's getting big tips here. Hyping himself up. He did get a huge D ward though. That's going to allow Chen to move around between the bot lane and the mid lane easier without being spotted, so yeah, pretty nice. I don't see a sentry on their side. Response. It's going to be safe lane Mirana with an Undying. So just going to do their best to sustain, I guess, and harass Beast whenever needed.
Yep.
And they're actually going to give up a lot of bounties maybe here.
The battle begins.
Pretty hard one. A stun. Alright, they get
Nice timing from No Tail on that stun. That was
and a lot of damage.
flawless.
He actually doesn't have a salve, so...
Oh, this hurts so bad. Milan's actually dying, I think. He will get the rune on his way out to the graveyard, but... Man, Penitence is so good.
It lasts for 8 seconds?
It's so good.
8 seconds. That is insane. I can't believe this lasts for 8 seconds. And they're going to put another sentry down up here, checking for any block in the large camp. It's not there, so Chen's just going to have a great lane. Blightstone, man, 8 seconds. I didn't think they were going to get that kill, but it's already a bit of a slow hero. They chase him down. We got the last hit too. Anna got the last hit as well, so 450 gold for Luna right now.
Huge early game advantage in that lane. Curious to see how this mid lane matches up. Like I said, I'm favoring TA in this lane. I do think it's one of the notoriously hard lanes for Pugna, also in this patch, including that. So I've seen that in more recent times than the PL Invoker one. Thompson is a good laner, so be able to hold his own. Seeing a cask here again from No Tail. Got harassment once more.
Some crucial denies at least. 1 and
Yeah.
3 right now for Pugna. And you got splashed so many times from side blades. He's already really low.
Ryle. Sorry, that's Ritsu. Getting used to Ryle being Mirana. Nice. Nice
Yep.
double leap kill there. Triple leap even.
Yeah, nobody expects the level 1 triple leap, dude.
It's strong. If you use the leaps well, the attack
60 attack speed
3 times in a row.
for 2.5 seconds. That's great, incredible trade advantage.
So 7.5 seconds basically. Use them well. It's a very nice kill.
It's gonna cost him for the next couple of minutes, I suppose, by having so few charges, but he picks up 2. He's more than fine here. Hopson at 1 and 6 now. 3 and 3 from the TA. So a little bit of a weird lane, but more tangos brought out and deny when he can.
He's using the Decrepify to get denies. And it's working so far. 3 and 7, that's a very rare CS to see. In any lane, really.
That's why he has the last hit advantage, full advantage.
Oh, No Tail. He will die here. Pretty sure.
Got a stick. Okay, a little too much. Not bad.
Uh-oh.
He's got a 6 stick, 5 stick.
Barely staying
Very
alive.
close.
It's gonna need to use his flask. So, this the safe lane. Oh,
It almost got, sorry. His sub almost got interrupted by Splinter. It's
Oh, I
fine.
see.
It didn't happen. Everything's good.
the oh, we got actually bottom. Ritsu does have 1 leap available. Doesn't seem like he will need it. Hitting so hard because of these decays. Oh, nice play by Ritsu here and Kitrak, both combining. Actually playing, this is so unexpected, right? You're playing against Chen and you're not skilling Arrow. He's 2-0-1 build on the Mirana in this lane. Very interesting.
It's hard to land, right?
It is. It is hard to land. But so far so good for Wind and Rain in this lane. Oh, Thompson needs to be careful not to get side-bladed here. Did manage to make it out alive.
Finished his bottle farming. 11 and 9 for him, so he's actually going even.
And
doing a lot
Kitrak
of
looks like he's suicided. To the tower. Wants to get back to lane ASAP.
I guess that's a good way without having to actually suicide. He's bringing items back for Ritsu here, trying to finish an Aqua, but this Tornado is actually doing a lot of damage to Ritsu. To heal out at least. But he's actually just kind of zoned. He's got 1 salve here, Kitrak, but now they're out of regen.
Yep.
I didn't think the Tornado was going to do so much, but man, really lowered his life.
Going on again up top. Cask. They have another beam. 1 more hit would do it from both. No, actually, he got Stout Shield procs there. He needed 1 more, but Milan sticks. Okay.
Guy's a master of taunting.
Guess everybody just goes down to no health and backs off. But it's still a big win. The top lane OG are far ahead in that lane.
Pugnant regen.
Oh, that's a good run. He's doing very well in mid Thompson here. More denies than the TA, and even on CS.
A little bit of trouble.
Lightning. Oh,
JK.
the snipe.
Couple more nukes here.
Yep.
So does almost have an Axis. Got a little bit too much health. Derek's getting a lot done here. It seemed like it was a little bit weak the first level or so, but since then it's just been a turnaround for OG.
Yep. And now top again. Great Cask into Maledic combination from OG. I think Forev should live through this. It's only level 1 Maledic, so
got a raindrop too,
he has
so-
raindrop. Yeah, he's fine. Still
good.
hurts though.
One more beam
And
maybe.
OG. See, this is something I feel like some teams don't do well enough, and OG are doing this consistently very well. When the bounty runes are about to spawn, you push your lane and pressure the opponent. Because that way you zone them, they have to take their wave in the tower, and you go and get the bounty runes. It's the exact same logic as how you get runes in mid every 2 minutes. You push the wave into your opponent's tower and go and snag the rune. And you saw a play of it there. Sure, they don't kill the Clockwork, but they dominated him so far out of lane that he actually can't come and contest the bounty rune.
Every time we look back up there, it's them going on Clockwork with Maledict, and he has to
Yep.
super run.
Which is interesting because the Maledict cooldown is really long, so... I guess they just use it whenever they have it.
Rotation going mid perhaps, and dying about half HP.
Jarex is being annoying. Thompson is still winning mid, even though Bryle's level 5. Thompson got his level 6 first, courtesy of all the denies, so... No traps available for Bryle. And at this point, Pugna can be pretty annoying for TA because of Life Drain. Oh, got problem for Wyvern. Still fine though. And mid lane. God, all that damage. Going into Broil.
Power damage being done. Tombstone is on the ground. Ritsu ends up getting a kill on Seb here, but looks like Jax might be able to finish him off. Needs one more hit.
One more attack. There is a leap.
Okay.
He doesn't feel like he's gonna get out of it. So.
He went to projectile dodge in. Oh, save the siege creep. 2 creeps here. 3 armor.
Are fortified.
He's actually done so much with this Wallowing Ripper. It's not done very often lately. They rely on other stuff, but he actually just throws the tornado on the Mirana routinely. This hero doesn't have any way to sustain normal harass. He usually just wins that out by having good range, but this game you can't stop the tornado.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Arcane Rune for Thompson. Gonna start blasting away this mid tower, one would imagine. Bryle is still not 6 minutes 7 on TA. This is really, really late. Super far down on net worth too. He's just getting destroyed by Thompson.
Why is this?
Similar to Shaleski.
Is he really that worried about dying in lane? I guess Life Train would cut refraction really fast or something.
Yeah, Life Train is definitely good against. I feel like this should not go like this. They're just getting outplayed.
And he's just looking for him right now. He's got an Arcane Rune. He's got 3 points in decrep. So 9-second cooldown on that one. 3.5 uptime.
This is like the last Invoker versus PL game, but in that game I could easier understand the logic of how Invoker won the lane. But in this one, I don't... Like, Thompson might just be playing exceptionally well, and Bryle is not up to his best, because this lane does not go this bad.
He might be in trouble now, though. Another blast
Good
here.
Splinter.
Ooh, and the rocket. A little costly, but it works out fine. Jack's getting ready to die with his catapult. I think he's going to run in undying, so...
Uh-oh.
Kind of weird here.
Trap. I destroyed it.
Powerful beat. Like, they're doing such a good job just always giving Seb his solo lane. And these kinds of pressure across the map situations, he just excels at this. Seb has a nice time despite dying a few times. Jarek's is pressuring mid. Like, the TA can't even hide in his own jungle and get farm. Oh, with the Arcane Rune. It's perma uptime almost. Now it's definitely perma. He's out healing him.
Oh my god, what a joke this is. Look at it. Look at it, man. How does this not crack you up? He's actually just chain decrepping him.
Yeah, what a
What the hell? It's like playing what the fuck mode.
I'll polish my armor in your blood.
That was like the best Arcane Rune I've seen in a while. He wants to go for a drain here again. And there it is. Full heal. Will he get some mana out of it? I mean, he's not even killing his opponents. I don't even think he cares. 4 points in decrep.
It's the pressure play, right? He's just forcing them away and winning the lane.
Yeah.
Don't need to kill them, you just need to force them to not take CS. And if they want to take CS, they have to pay for them. It's the healing cell fund.
He's walking right up to this TA again.
There you go.
Melee range, and there's drain. He's going to get mana this time. A little bit back. And he's going to rush a fast Veil, just to increase his damage as much as possible.
It doesn't really surprise you that this guy was a pub star, right? Like, he's just being super annoying. He's actually just being so annoying in lane, just bullying his opponents. Imagine how tilting that is in a pub where your team isn't even helping you. There's just this guy constantly running at you, decrep life draining you in lane.
It's a fun way to win your pub life, that's for sure.
And the key, once again, the key to this lane matchup and the reason Pugna is winning is all of those denies she got, or he, whatever, that the
Bone Man.
that the TA didn't get. Because if the deny score is more even or even favoring the TA, the Pugna doesn't get 6 first, and this matchup is so different, right? He will have the traps beforehand, sentries will need to be brought, help will need to be brought, but in this case, oh, Bryle is so much in trouble. And snare, clap, oh, nice cogs. And a heal, he will stay alive. No till will die. It's a big rotation though.
Oh.
Shot.
Eclipse on the backline though, trying to get Kit Track, but he's going to juke into the trees.
One more
Needs
hit.
2 more hits or just a single blast. Tombstone falls. Now TA's got to be careful here. He's got boots. Anna going to teleport out. No, great cogs going to interrupt that. And a decrep to stop the TA, but this looks like it's it for Anna.
Oh, nice arrow too.
All right, maybe Pugna can kill all 4 of these heroes. We'll see, guys. It's not looking good. Netherward would have helped a little bit. He's got to get out of here, but the battery assault should secure this. Only a matter of time. Took some raindrops.
Oh, the classic 10-minute clockwork ultra kill in mid.
That's interesting. He's got
You see
2,000
it all
gold.
the time.
All of a sudden. He deserves a tip. That's like the first, like, hey, you genuinely deserve this tip thing I've seen in a pro game in a
Dire's
while.
middle tower is under attack.
We're getting too used to the aggressive tips.
Goes for a treads and a wand. That's his items and a chainmail. So at this point, Clock is actually very good at fighting.
He's strong. He's super strong.
Dire's middle tower
It's a bit of a setback there for OG, but not the biggest deal. They're still going to be able to just keep pushing bottom.
Catapults in. They got the Beastmaster Aura, Invis on Beast as well. So once this tower dies, we should probably see a rotation from him. And he gets the last hit. 1,300 gold in his bank. And Pugna still sitting a mid. Hookshot's going to miss actually by Forev, so first rotation is going to fail. Could have been huge though.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
You gotta imagine that OG are just gonna start combining onto this mid tower now, and
Dire's
first they're gonna take this bottom tier 2 as part of this move. If nobody comes and defends, the easy move is to cross into mid from bottom and collapse on mid tier 1. And at the same time, the Radiant will try to make their move, but
Teleport, they get the ult. Okay, they're gonna ulti on Beast.
Dire's top tower.
They've got a trap set up at least. Lots of damage here. Oh, so, yep,
back.
and there it is. Yeah.
Luna is fine, I think. He just TP'd away. A dying can't stop the TP. Mirana, I guess, didn't try for the arrow, didn't see him.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Thompson's being annoying.
Seems fine. OG's basically getting everything they want out of the map while still
Yes.
getting big advantage in 4 out of their 5 heroes essentially.
It's important for the Radiant to hold on to their towers as long as they can. They're playing against a very push-intensive strategy, so if you can
Dire's top
hold this
tower
mid tier
is
1
under attack.
as long as possible, that helps a lot with getting access points out on the map.
They've got dying here. They've got a haste rune on Pugno. He's going to go for clock instead actually.
Roar and the life drain. He dead. Seb snipes the kill with the axes. He had a 6 kill streak on Clockwork. That's a lot of gold. And now TA is looking for something. Not gonna find it.
Oh, amplified the damage. That was blocked. Ritsu in the area as well. Nobody's sitting in the safe lane. It's just Anna now spending time there, like how they've been rotating. Always one hero to the off lane to pressure that tower.
Yeah, this is the benefit that OG have of this pushing, right? They're controlling this area of the map now. They went down there, they placed wards, so Ana can play there. They keep pushing there with the Chen creeps. You'd imagine after they take the tower, they will go to mid, they'll cross over, take a fight mid, and just step by step build this advantage. But they're not really sacrificing farm while doing it. I think a lot of teams playing a push strat like this will just group up as 5 and go mid. But it's not what you're supposed to do. You have to put pressure on multiple lanes so the enemy team has to defend. And that's when you can make a smoke rotation or even just show up at a lane.
Especially because they're the ones being aggressive. Because if they just keep it a little bit spread out, and then their opponents feel like they have to hit both areas, they feel they have to group to try to beat the pushing, and then they just rotate at the right time.
Great read from Ana there as
Make
well,
them
by the
walk.
way. He got out of bottom when the smoke rotation was coming down from Clockwork and Wyvern. Thompson is going to get jumped though. He will get sent out. Decrypt. He's fine.
A little scary,
Cheeky.
but I believe he decrypted himself.
Yes,
and
he
then
did.
he had a wand and the Chen heal, and that was more than enough. So,
Yeah.
and they were just taking it to him. And did he get the tower? And he got the tower before he died. He's like, decrypt myself. Let's take the tower, and now I'm good.
Yep.
Now he's about halfway to his 4-step as well. Once he has that, the hook shot is not going to matter anymore. No telling trouble top, but the perfect creep. This is dangerous. Oh no! Is he going to get him? Oh, that's a dead hero,
There
man.
is absolutely no way that is worth it.
Blessed me.
He YOLO'd in for this no-tail solo kill, but Jerax was nearby, so the trade comes in.
He got experience too, I think.
Yeah,
Chen
Jerax
level
definitely
8
got
now.
experience. Got a lot of it too. Now it's going to go on Kitrak. Is any help coming in? Yep, Pugnight's coming from below. Jerax is basically just buying time for his team to connect here. Coming in for the Clockwork first. Doing the suck. Alright, Roar, I think that's a bit unnecessary, but
He
got
likes
the job
this.
done.
He wanted that one at least. Maybe worried about a hook shot or something like that. Either way, I think it's fine there. I mean, they're 5k up 14 minutes into this game.
It's the closest game we've had so far.
It actually is. But boy, has it just been... Watching OG play just looks so fun. Game 1, awful. But man, almost every other game, Thompson just has such a great time all the time. Gets these like fun matchups and just plays annoying, but in a cheeky way, but not in a dick way. It's kind of refreshing, you know?
4 runes. I've seen this before. They pushed out all the lanes before minute 15, so they're going to reap the reward here.
Oh, okay.
Thompson's going to end up dying, but this is worth it for 4 bounties for sure. Especially considering they brought 4 heroes for that kill.
Dire's bottom
It's a net
tower
gain
is
for
under
OG.
attack.
And he taunted.
7,000 gold now.
Taunt was big. Another hook shot, 70 seconds left for clock now to be able to do good things.
So much space for Ana.
They just always put no tail on the lane that's
Yeah.
dangerous, basically. Here, we're going to see a repeat. Nope. No lane creep this time, but put no tail in the lane that's a little bit dangerous. That way if he gets ganked, that's a level 6. He's going to come back rapidly, and he's getting
Radiant
farm in the
are
meantime.
scanning.
And Wave is again at the tower. Track looking to wrap around, but no tomb for 28, so until then, he's not feeling good.
What's Clockwork's iron build? Is he going Blade Mail?
Yes, he's got the Robe of the Magi, 500 gold till his blade.
I don't know, I feel like this isn't going to be a game-winning item. That one is.
Yeah, what do you buy instead? Like a Vanguard or
He
something?
needs Crimson on. They need that item. Because the problem is this Luna and Shen army and Beastmaster is just going to send all their stuff in. And they're actually going to die. They're just going to die to all that stuff that's flying around in the fight that's uncontrollable damage. But they could just block it with Crimson Guard.
There's a smoke here from catching almost everybody. And it's Ritsu in the mid lane. This would be a good grab, but they don't have very good catch. It's got to be Roar first. Crimson
I'm just going to go and be annoying instead.
Special.
Rush.
Okay. They've got Crimson up on Beastmaster.
Another
so
obvious benefit of Penitence. Killing Roshan. He has Medallion. It will be spotted when it's on half. Here comes the move. Curse. Is available. He doesn't see anything though. He didn't fly and he's waiting.
He hesitated.
Oh no, he walks into a sentry instead. Oh, they got nothing good out of that. Now they're going to catch Clockwork as well. He's inside his own cogs with Blade Mail running, so dealing back some damage at least, but Crimson Guard for the Dire, keeping them nice and healthy. This will be the death of Perev and the Tomb and the Roche. Very easy for OG. Milan, he had to go for something there. Instead of waiting so long, could have tried to fly over the pit, maybe find a curse there.
They were also spread out though. Like the moment he tried to go for it, he hesitated for a second, and then all of a sudden it was too late. And then the OG just perfectly spread out. They knew their opponents were in the area. They spread out so that there's no winner's curse set up. And then it was just a matter of time.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
And once the Crimson came out, it was just impossible for them to win that fight, to kill anybody. Seb actually did not care about his own life. He's like, you can hit me, I'm going to go for this tomb. Not worried about anything.
And he still didn't.
Not even close.
Yep.
Bottle treads.
They also didn't even use Chen Heal. Oh, no tail. Gets scouted out and backs off. They will be able to put down a TA trap here, but no. It's
Still
fine.
slow, yeah. Shifting over though. Force Staff is ready, so we're going to be working towards his Aether Lens now, but he is very hard to kill at this point. Derek's in the area, very little danger. Cast range perk is picked up to level 10 on Chen now, so he can send Holy Persuasion back. Very easy. Seb now pushing out off lane, and as AFK jungling on the safe lane. That's actually maybe the only vulnerable hero they have, really, is Luna, perhaps?
Yeah, not much longer. Gonna have Manta and the Aegis.
Coverage.
Feels like it's just a matter of time before OG takes every tower. This bottom tier 2 they still haven't claimed for quite a while, but the pressure is being applied. There's no way the Radiant even try to defend this one. They might try to defend their mid tier 2. I just don't know how long they're gonna wait. The TA finally gets a 19-minute deso. What else does he have? Aquila, Treads?
And a wand, yeah.
That's actually, if you're having a good game on TA, you get this 6 or 7 minutes earlier.
It's high ground time. This guy's taking so much damage, it doesn't even matter. Alright, all that Blade Mail does there is it prevents Pugna from healing while he life drains. That's it. It doesn't actually damage Pugna. It's worthless. It just prevents him from getting health back. And when that guy's full HP, doesn't matter.
Well, Ritsu did get one pick.
That's a support.
Oh, that's a good curse. Good damage. Jarex is dead. Seb has to TP out.
No more stun though.
And he just get out. It's something. They got 2 kills and they defended their tower.
Okay. You sound more optimistic than I am, but...
I mean, it's not great, but you don't have much to expect at this point. They're very far behind and under a lot of pressure, so anything that stalls out the game and gets them gold is a win. Let's see how many bounty runes they're going to get here. It's like currently nobody's going for any of them on the Radiant side.
Except for No Tail, dude. When I'm a support, I think about bounty runes. These are my bread and butter. He might die for this one, but...
That's okay.
Oh, if he had his ultimate, that's a dead kill. Maybe. Hook. Okay, great. Not a good hook shot. Gonna defend him here. Kitrak taking a lot of damage. Another blade doesn't do too much.
Good cogs.
Hit a cog. Cog farming now, but they're gonna find Milan on the Roche pit. Might go in here. Yeah, there's the battery salt. Alright, they got Jarex at least. And Anna with a send back. Okay. Another save here. Another skirmish, but not all bad for OG. They cross the map with 5 heroes. In the meantime, they're getting ready for another siege bottom.
It's textbook lane pressure, right? There's always something happening from OG. They're farming very little jungle. They're just all the time when they can, they're threatening their opponent. They're forcing them back. Just constantly. And now that, okay, you guys TP'd back, they might go for a blast here with Puckner if they feel like it. He's going to get cursed. There could be a follow-up here. Thompson may have overextended. Is trying to get out. That is not happening. So good response here from the Radiant, of course. But again, it's a 5-man rotation. They kill one hero. But what does the map look like? The mid lane is getting pushed in at the same time by Luna. So now 2 lanes are in their base, basically. And the top lane, OG, are going to take care of business there now.
That one was definitely not terrible. Knowing that a couple other heroes were dead, the Winter's Curse setup was solid. I think one of the big things Pugnus actually losing here was that he just now finished the Aether Lens. If he has Aether Lens, it's so much easier for him to comfortably walk up and do blasts. It's
yes.
Why so many players do rush the item, but Veil is a really good way to accelerate damage-wise. It's far better than something like Aether Lens. That's why he was able to kill Clock earlier. And then he has to get 4-step because there's a Clock, and now he's finally getting the Aether Lens. So
yep.
Maybe one of these deaths are lack of Aether Lens related, but the queuing up a Aeon Disc is this follow-up. Good choice against a TA. Just get one shot though. You get one shot, does Aeon Disc kick in?
He can't get one shot. Not even close. He has too much armor.
Hypothetically.
Hypothetically, I think you can get one shot, yeah. So the only hero that really comes into play for is like PA. I don't think many other heroes deal 1,000 damage in one attack.
Surely a TA with like Deso being ahead and like a crit could do it.
Maybe, yeah. Daedalus meld hit might be able to do it. But I'm actually not sure if meld counts as 2 instances of damage. But even if it does, if the meld is applied first, the crit would come after before the disc is popped, so it will still work.
I think it's just a bonus damage hit like Windwalk. I doubt it would be 2.
Sometimes you get surprised in Dota.
I could be wrong. I'm not super confident. Like 80% likely, more likely that way. But well, spreading out once again. There's a gem up on Beastmaster. Got a Blink Dagger too, so a little bit easier for him to start fights. Queuing up an Orchid afterwards, so not the typical build, I guess. I guess it makes sense to skip the Necro if you're worried about Winter's Curse being even better. This is an okay way to deal with it.
It is.
Compromise to make, basically. And better solo killing, which is kind of important anyways. If you're this far ahead, you just need to get a hero kill, and then you can push that into a Rax. So Orchid could make more sense.
Hook shot. Instant send back. Oh, he actually got out. They wanted to Soul Rip, but he was already gone, so the Soul Rip went onto the Clockwork. Good curse. That will kill Chen from full HP. Luna is going to kill him off. The Crimson Guard from Seb's not going to save him, but the turnaround kill might come here. They're chasing down the Clockwork. Do have detection. The gem in the bag of Seb will get them 2 kills. So Forev as well as Ritsu got taken out there. Who got the kill on Ritsu? Pugna solo kill, I think.
Yeah, that must have been what Pugna was doing in the meantime. Yep. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. The whole healing your core. That's also pretty good too.
Yep.
Put Luna high ground. Sure. Killing the Chen first makes a lot of sense. So that way he can't send people back, but
I think you're just looking for a curse on whatever you can get, really. Yep. They just don't have that many options and not that many tools to play around with, so they gotta grab what's presented to them. And if Luna's next to a hero, you just take that free kill.
Yep. Basically Luna or Witch Doctor or maybe Pugna if you're lucky in most cases, but just very fortunate for OG that they'd already gotten a send back successfully before that, so they just didn't lose that much as a whole. For an arrow over on Beastmaster, not anticipating his blink. The hook's gonna hand the floor though. They're gonna throw some stuff at him, but it's not gonna catch. Fight that that they want to take on the Radiant team, but I'll let them have an easy one. Bounty Rune's coming up in a second. One could go well for Wind and Rain trap.
They're gonna get 2. Which is good relative to the last times. Maybe not. No tail steeping for one. There you go.
The biggest one.
The next level play. Ah, Kitrak's baiting him up.
A little bit low on mana to go for a combo here, but
it looks so funny. He just TP's up, takes a rune, runs for the other one. Oh, there's an Undying. Cast runs away.
3 bounty runes. That's how you keep the advantage. 12k now for OG. Bid booster up on Pugna. He's very, very close to having his Aeon Disc.
Full
like
Scotty.
900 away. Is Scotty already? Oh my god.
Yeah, this Luna is...
Alright.
It's tough to kill. The tower, when that falls, the Rex is dead unless they get a great curse. Because Ana can just go... Oh, he actually dodged the hook shot too.
The opponent's a little bit.
Good curse! Excellent from Milan. 4-step is going to save him for now, and they send him back, so good saves all around, but once again, base defended. Oh, maybe not. Milan got killed off by the Nether Ward.
Brawl in trouble here. He's gonna get caught. That's it. What a team fight there. The send back on the Pugna with the medallion as well. He instantly buys out Boots of Travel with his money, and that gets him back into the base anyways. It looks so good, but
They're looking to end the
what
game.
an outplay. And the kissing is happening, dude. This is a feels like a win here. They're just going for it. They don't care. Mirana running for her life. She might even die in the fountain. Who knows? Tier 4s are shredded instantly, and they just can't engage on this. They only have 3 heroes up. What can they do? No hook. Blade Mail walks in, but they're out healing this. And that game is just over instantly.
Victory.
My God. OG